Hello and welcome back to my channel. I think I'd always say, hey, it's Christina Cimorelli, welcome back to my channel. This is my second channel. You probably know me from my main channel, which is Cimorelli, the band I'm in with my sisters. And on this channel, I make videos about pregnancy, motherhood, motivational, inspirational stuff, life advice, and whatever else. So today is Barrett's 10-month update. That means the next one is the 1-year update. I am shook. I cannot believe it. So last one was the 8-month update. So this is gonna cover after 8 months through 10. So month 8, month 9, basically, I guess. Okay, so at 8.5 months, he started actually eating regularly when it comes to solids, instead of just being like, meh, I don't know if I like this or not. Like, it was so weird. When I gave him his first food, avocado. He was like 6 months and he hated it. If you guys think I put a picture of that in the last one. He's like, hate this. Worst thing ever, most disgusting food ever. Now he eats avocado every day. He loves it. It's one of his favorites, whatever. Babies are so weird. It's like you have to try something like 8,000 times and they might like hate it the first 7,999 and they'll love it. Or it's like one day they hate it, one day they love it. You just like keep trying things and like nothing's final, which is maddening, but it's also cool because like if something doesn't work one day, it might work the next day. And it's like everything's a phase. The phases just come and go so fast. It's like hard to keep up with it, but yeah, it keeps you on your toes, obviously. So I breastfeed him and then he has breakfast, or like that is his breakfast. No, he eats solids. Then after his nap, I nurse him again at around 11:45, 12, and then he eats solids somewhere around 12:30. And then I nurse him again around 3:45, 4, and then he eats solids again at like 4:30 or 5. And then I nurse him one more time and solids one more time. So I guess it's 4 solids. It's like breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner, and then 4 nursing sessions. And I don't know if I should make a separate breastfeeding video, but still breastfeeding. It looks like we're gonna make it to a year. Crazy. And definitely had some challenges. I don't know if they were exactly in the 8th and 9th month, maybe more in 10 months. So I guess they'll be in the next video. Oh my gosh. So stay tuned for that one. It's been a wild ride. So next we have right around 8.5 months also, we dropped his night feed, which I feel like I definitely could have dropped way earlier. I feel like that's might be pretty rare to still be doing night feeds in that. I know people do it, but I think it's pretty rare. So 8.5 months, we had one dream. It was kind of a dream feed, but it's kind of a night feed. It's kind of confusing. Every night at like 10 or 11. And I was like so scared to drop it because I was like, oh no, if I drop this, he's gonna freak out. And this is like, I don't know what I thought. I thought it was like holding my life together and it was holding his sleep together is what I honestly thought. But really, he was sleeping even better after we dropped it. And the adjustment period took like a little over a week. I think he takes a little bit longer to adjust than a lot of babies. I'm not sure, but from what I've gathered, it appears that some babies can just be like, oh, new thing, adjust. And he's like, takes a little bit of time. So I did my night routine video when I talked about Battelle Sleep School that I did and how you need to watch the whole video, and how they give you guidance for the first 5 years of your child's life with sleep. So I went to their sleep team and said, okay, we need to drop the night feed. What do I do? And then we dropped it. I followed the instructions, worked amazing. So I'm very happy about that. Oh, I talked about how he discovered that he loves playing with balls last time, and he loves throwing. He can't catch obviously, but he loves throwing and he's just getting better and better and better. His babysitters keep commenting on that like, oh my gosh. Okay, two of them said the same thing. They said, why does he throw better than the 3-year-old or the 2-year-old that I watched? And I was like, what? Okay, so he's really good, I guess, hand-eye coordination. I guess that's what throwing is, right? He's very good at throwing. So we'll be trying out, of course, we're already going to try out as many sports as we can to see what he likes. I'm not going to be pushing him. That's probably another thing I can talk about another time. My philosophy on sports, I do have a pretty specific philosophy based on kind of what my mom did with us, but I will not be pushing anything on him, forcing anything. We're going to be just trying a lot of things and seeing what he likes and blah, blah, blah. And there's not going to be like pressure to win and all that. So next is around the beginning of 9 months, he started standing unassisted, and I was pretty shocked, freaking out. It was so exciting to see him just stand there. It still shocks me right now, but I just thought that was awesome. And Nick lost his bet. We had a bet of when he's gonna be walking, and I lost it too, but I'm closer. Nick said 9 months, I said 10 months, and it looks like he will be officially walking at 11. I don't know what you qualify as walking, but I would say not falling after a few steps. I think that's going to be at 11 months, but you'll see in the next update for sure. But yeah, we both lost the bet, but I got pretty close, okay? His first tooth finally came in at 9.5 months. Definitely on the way later side, which I was not complaining about. Definitely not. I know a lot of babies his age already had several teeth, and he just got his first one at 9.5 months. It wasn't even, I don't know when they fully come in. I don't understand how it works exactly, but it popped through, but it's not like fully in, and it is crooked. It is like, okay, you know it's supposed to be like this? It's like this. And I'm later right now. Obviously, I'm filming this after the fact, after 8 and 9 months have passed, and his second tooth comes in the next update, and it's like this. So we got 2 teeth like this instead of this. I did not bless him with good tooth genes. I don't know if they come from me or Nick. I don't understand how genetics works, honestly, but I had horrifying teeth as a child, like wild teeth. My family has a history of wild teeth, and apparently Nick's, I don't know if his were wild either, but Nick has to get his wisdom teeth out coming up at the age of 30, but that's a different story. Anyway, so now we have, right before he turned 10 months, so at the end of 9 months, he started waving like consistently. I don't remember the first time he did it was, but he waves like this. And with that motion, he also started dancing like this. That's all he does. He doesn't like really move his hips or like any of his upright, but he'll go like, oh, when music comes on. He definitely loves music, and we try like different things. Oh my gosh, he loves piano. He's like, loves playing piano. In this time, I started just like matching his pitch or like singing a note and seeing if he'll try to match it, which has been very interesting. Maybe I feel like I think of so many videos, maybe I should do a video on that, like musical things I'm doing with him just for fun, just to see like what happens, what he likes. But yeah, he'll be like, ah, and I'll be like, ah, like, ooh, and I'll be like, ooh, and then I'll just go to the note, because I can tell he can hit the note if he's like singing a bunch of notes. I'm like, okay, he can hit that note. Because babies, they have a range, like high and low. I don't know if you guys heard just now. But yeah, I've been doing that and seeing like what happens. So it's kind of interesting. Any other updates? Incredibly expressive still. Everyone comments on that. And I've seen him with multiple babies now, and I'm like, okay, he is expressive. Like, it seems like all the babies I've seen so far around him are just kind of a lot more chill, and he does not have chill. So I don't know. I'm curious to see like my next kids, what they end up like, and if this is like a my family thing, or if this is just a Barrett thing and he's just overly active. That's what my mom is saying. She says from her 11 children experience that he's just on the very active side, and most of us kids from my siblings were not anywhere near that. Just me and my brother Nick, and then my brother Michael. I think she didn't say Danny, but I feel like Danny would have been more active, but I guess just not quite as much as us. So we were the more active, more difficult ones. He's so super smile, just always like, he does this little eyes closed smile, which is so cute. He's social. Okay, he's really social, loves being around people, doesn't seem to get overly stimulated, but then also he's still so just like skeptical of new people. And comparing to other babies that we've been around, he's like extra skeptical. Just interesting. He kind of tries to kiss, but it's more just like, I don't know if that's kissing or him just being like, He's always like blowing on any parts of my skin. Oh my gosh, in the middle of like church, I'm holding him and he's like really loud. I'm like, Barrett, stop it. He has fun with that a lot. Okay, so let's bring Barrett in and take a look. And we're back with Barrett. His shirt says, I think it says, I speak pterodactyl. And I gotta tell you why, because our family friend came to stay at our house during Kath's wedding reception, and she went a year after getting married, and she was like, oh, he seems like such an easy baby. I don't know what you're talking about. And then she stayed here and she was like, oh my gosh, you're right. He's wild. And she's like, he sounds like a baby pterodactyl. And she's not the only person who's called him a pterodactyl. Actually, he's been called that like 3 times. So she got him the shirt that says, I speak pterodactyl, because he's a baby pterodactyl. Whoa! And she was like, it felt great that she affirmed me in that. She's like, I thought you were like exaggerating. You're saying he's a pretty challenging child, but you weren't. So I felt good about that. Okay, so. All right, we will see you guys in the All right, we'll see you guys in the 1 year update, aka 12 months. We'll see you in the next one. That's gonna be so fun. See you later. Bye. Ooh, maybe he'll wave, probably not. Go like this. Bye. Can you wave? Can you say bye? Can you say bye? Bye. No, okay. Bye-bye. You're a giggly boy, huh? Oh.